What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some No Man's Sky. So I'm about to finish up my first ever expedition after taking a 2-year break and wanted to kind of give some opinions. Now, first things first, I think it all depends on how long you've been gone from No Man's Sky. For me personally, like I said, it was a 2-year break. I didn't play the game at all for 2 years, and I didn't remember anything. So jumping in and not playing around with my original playthrough or not starting a fresh playthrough meant that I was confused at almost all times, as I just didn't remember things like, how to use your refinery for duplicating materials or whatever. So lots of little things like that that I just plain forgot about, and that was a little bit of a challenge getting through. I know it brought lots of laughs to you all watching on live stream, as my cluelessness did stack up from time to time. So after taking this break, I think one thing I personally would encourage anyone that has taken a long break from No Man's Sky and wants to jump back into the game and check it out, and particularly check out the expedition modes, is I think it's going to be based off of what you remember. Like, there's nothing wrong at all with starting a new save file and kind of going through some of the basics and learning some of the basics. Remember, the rewards that you get for completing the expeditions are going to be available on all your saves. You're just going to go to a vendor and pick those items up. So you can do kind of whatever you want. Now, I personally am anxious to get a fresh save started. However, before we get to that point, let's get this current one done. As we see, I've done all but Phase 3 now. I'm missing one step in Phase 3. And, of course, it's complete fleet expeditions. This is another thing. If I would have been using my head, I would have started these much, much earlier. I didn't start them early, and then I was doing them one at a time to begin with. So you've got to complete 8 expeditions. Some of these can be done very, very quickly. Others are going to take many, many hours. So, I really, to be honest with you, I think with any returning player, this will probably be the last milestone they complete, unless they just spend a whole lot of time ship shopping or something like that to really rack them up. But we are about to complete those last 2. We got one right here. Let's see what is up with this guy. We'll debrief this commander. 2490 light years covered. Invested in Gek business, made 286k, very nice. Got some fusion accelerant. Collected activated cadmium. Very nice. Made a little bit more profit. More profit. Oh man, this guy was super busy. Making all kinds of fat stacks of cash. Now, of course, at this stage in the game, making 1 million units is kind of nothing for me. However, we did get that one completed. We got some nice materials. Probably filling up my bag. Is it spamming up my inventory space here? Let's check it out. No, we still got plenty of room. And then what else? We've got this one? Or is this one not done yet? Let me see. Or no, yeah, we're all good to go here too. So we'll get this one as well. Lots of goods too. Antimatter, lemium. We will end that one, and that completes Called by the Stars, which is complete 8 fleet expeditions. But more importantly, it's going to complete Phase 3 as well, which also means the Polestar expedition is now complete. So we got lots of loots to pick up here. Let's let this stuff flow in. We'll check out the inventory situation before we actually tip those. What's going on there, manager? How you doing? We still got a little bit of space left there, so we're probably good. Let's check it out. So we want to collect the reward for this one. Little frigate fuel, very nice. And then what else? Now we've got to be full. Yeah, now we're all filled up. So we can't actually... Is there a completion for the final one? There is indeed. The Child of Helios Companion Egg. So we're going to have to free up a little bit of inventory before we can complete that one. And then we managed to free up a little bit of inventory space, so let's go ahead and complete the entire enchilada here. Now, I gotta say, overall, I did enjoy the whole structure of the expedition and going through it. I liked having kind of like a seasonal type list of goals. I'm anxious for the next one to pop around, and being able to earn some long-term unlocks going throughout. Now, as I mentioned, I think each player is going to be a little differently. I know players do come and go quite regularly in No Man's Sky, and if you're a returning player and you still remember most of the basic concepts of the game, I think you're probably in great shape to hop on in and get an expedition started. However, if you've taken an extended break and you really don't remember anything, like I would probably say start a regular save file, a regular survival run first, get some of the rust knocked off, and then get your expedition started. It wasn't anything too difficult that you couldn't figure out with a quick trip to the wiki or just looking around through your catalog. However, there was a couple of times where I feel like I got a little bit stuck just because I didn't remember some of the basic systems. But that is it for this episode, and that is a bit of a finale to my live streams the last few days. I didn't want to leave it hanging. I wanted to leave an ending on there. Now, I do plan on starting a fresh save in No Man's Sky. I'm not sure if I'm going to do an edited series, a live stream series, or maybe a combination of both. Let me know down in the comments below like what you would like to see as far as a new No Man's Sky series started here on the channel, and I will get to working on it. But that will get it for now. Thanks an absolute ton, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.